What's up, guys? It's your boy Justin here with another Fantasy Month review, and also at the end of the video, I'm going to show off my latest stuff I bought at the mall and the comic book store. Sorry, my mind. It's early in the morning. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, there's going to be stuff in the haul that we're going to also review later on in Fantasy Month. So yeah, this was supposed to be just a haul video, but I thought, hey, I have some single issues, why not read them and, you know, review them for the haul. So yeah, let's keep the Fantasy Month going. I have a lot of books I want to review for Fantasy Month. So yeah, not just comics, also books. So yeah, Swordquest Issue 0 Sneak Peek by Chad Bowers and Chris Sims. This is another bait and switch. I thought I was getting a fantasy comic book. And yes, I know this is Swordquest, like, by the Atari video game. Like, the Atari video game company, or whatever. But it's like, dude, I wanted a fantasy comic book, and what I get? I got a protagonist who's 40 and white, lost at life. Oh, sorry, that's a Zion Z joke. But yeah, he's 45. This guy, our main character, is 45 years old. Turns out, which this was cool. There's little tips for Swordquest, but basically he's having health problems. He goes home. His apartment blows up or is having a fire. He goes in to rescue a dog, only to find out that he has a lung disease and he's going to die in 6 months. So he goes back home to live with his mom. Like I said, 40 and white, lost at life. And yeah, he's looking up his friends. One's getting married. The other one's is like, oh, I'm happy for you, sis. And yeah, he decides to play his old Atari video game Swordquest, which apparently when he was a kid, him and his friends were in the contest to win the $50,000 golden sword that the Swordquest company had, which was AVGN did a video talking about the Swordquest, so I would check that out. But yeah, at the end of the comic book, which half the book is bullshit, he decides to steal the sword. So basically, they're ripping off 2006 Fanboys, which was about a kid who was a huge Star Wars fan. He was a kid. He was like young adult who found out he was dying and the prequels were announced, so him and his friends decide to go on a road trip to break into the Lucas mansion so he could see the Phantom Menace before the movie came out, because he wasn't going to live long enough to see the new Star Wars movie. So basically they're ripping off Star Wars. So fuck this book. So yeah. Sorry, not Star Wars. They're ripping off. They're ripping off. What's it called? Fanboys, which is an awesome movie, by the way. If you haven't seen Fanboys, check it out. So next, let's go to the haul video. So yeah. Volume 14 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Volume 15 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Volume 16 of Jujutsu Kaisen, where we got the reveal finally. And the latest volume of Berserk. So I'm not going to review the previous 40 volumes, but I am going to review this for Fantasy Month. So I don't know if this has chapters by the people who took over Berserk, but you know, I thought, hey, even though I already said this in my Kentaro Miura Rest in Peace video, which if you haven't seen it, I don't know, check it out. But basically, my thoughts on him passing is he's dead. If they continue it, it's basically fan fiction. But you know what? Until a new Berserk, until a real fantasy manga comes out that's not shonen bullshit, I'm gonna read this, you know, because it's better than nothing. Fuck. Oh, I also picked up a new statue, which is a Kamen Rider statue. from Kamen Rider. I don't even remember the name of this series, but it's Kamen Rider Revi. The only statues they've had of this guy was not him, but the other guy who looks dumb, the demon. But yeah, looks. It's a thing where it doesn't look cool, but it's a thing where it's like I was going to review Kamen Rider comics and manga, so I wanted Kamen Rider statues or figures, and you know I asked my comic book guy months ago for this shit. He's like, yeah, I can't deliver, and then until he finally had them in store. So I'm like, okay, I have to buy it now because I did ask it for him. Ask it from him. So yeah, the Invaders Eve of Destruction, which is a Golden Age superhero team from Marvel. Looks cool. Going to review that. I forgot I bought this. This is Planetary. This is a sci-fi comic series by Warren Ellis. I think my dog opened the door, but we're going to ignore that. Yeah, I've heard... There was a podcast I used to listen to back in the day, Wacky Gamer Podcast. And it was basically mostly a video game podcast by these two comedians, but they were also in the comic books. And the one guy, Adam McLaughlin, said this comic series was really good. So I would give it a chance. So his favorite writer is S.M. Sterling, and I heard that offer sucks, but whatever. Next is Gutter Magic. Maybe we'll review this for Fantasy Month. I don't know. We'll see. Next, Dungeons and Dragons. Dragonlance Legends. Time of the Twins, which I thought this was about wrestling. Because I think this is an adaptation of a Dragonlance book, but it was about wrestling and what's his name? I forget the name of his brother, but yeah, it's apparently Karaman, that's his name. So it looks like it's Rasman and Kira or Cora, I forget her name. But yeah, this is the story of the Majera twins, Rasman and Karaman. So it is based off the book. Sorry, but why isn't Karaman on the cover? That's dumb. But yeah. Don't fall, you piece of shit. Stay there. Okay, next we have, I'm going to cover up the name of the store. Alpha Flight issue 105, which is a Christmas special. So yeah, we're going to review this. Hopefully it's good. We're going to review it for Christmas. And last thing I picked up is a Golden Age book, The Complete Golden Age of Airboy and Valkyrie. And I remember, I forget who, but someone was complaining how in Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man fights the you-know-who's. Well, this is Golden Age comics, and look who they're fighting. The World War II guys. So yeah, it was pretty common in the Golden Age for, you know, superheroes to fight the Germans. So yeah. That's it for this video, guys. I'm gonna have another. Hopefully, I finish the second Thomas Covenant book by tomorrow, and then we'll do like a book. I'll show off what new books I got. Peace.